Tragically, 11 people have been killed in Dantewada in Chhattisgarh. Of them, 10 were state police jawans. The driver of the rented van they were in were also killed. The policemen were returning from an anti-Naxal operation when this IED, an explosive device of 50 kilos, went off, leaving this huge crater. The Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, spoke to Chief Minister Baghel, assuring all help. Anurag has the latest details. Anurag, what exactly happened? Because this comes at a time when Naxal violence, explosions like this have drastically come down. Then how did this happen?
See, Sonia, this is the period of TCOC, that is Tactical Counter-Offensive Campaign by the Naxals, and acting on a tip-off that the presence of Maoists in Aranpur area, a team of the DRG, that is District Reserve Guard of the Chhattisgarh Police, they left for anti-national operations there in Aranpur. But now there are 3 or 4 questions, and this is what I have gathered from, after speaking to the top police officials, that why there was no road opening party. Second, the spot, 100 meters away from the spot, the locals were celebrating Ama Pandum. It's a local festival where the kids from the villages, they ask for money from the passerbys. So usually in this route, the security forces travel on a much higher speed, but they slowed down, and now questions are being raised whether it was a ploy by the Naxals, to slow down the DRG personnel, and they have used around 50 kgs of explosives, and that's why the dead bodies were thrown around 150 meters away from there, and even the remains of the vehicle was thrown away around 100 meters away from that particular spot.
With the force of that explosion, yes.
And yes, and usually what happens, these DRGs are surrendered Naxals or the local people. So usually earlier they used to travel on foot or on motorcycle, but now from the past few months they have started traveling in 4-wheelers, and that's why it's much easier for the Naxals to attack them, because they know the terrain. These DRG people, they know the terrain, they know the geography, they know the language, they know the people, and they know how the Naxals operate. So for me also, it's like a big question on the security establishment there, that how DRG people who are known for, who know the tactics of the Naxals, they came under attack by the Naxals in Aranpur. And few years back, if you remember, near Nayanar, and the lone BJP legislator was also attacked, and a crew from the Doordarshan was also attacked there only.
Yes, so extremely shocking, extremely tragic. The lives lost there, 10 of them state police personnel, one of them the driver of that rented van. Let's just look at what exactly happened in that tragic attack today.
In a horrific attack, 10 policemen and 1 civilian driver have been killed in a blast carried out by the Naxals in Chhattisgarh's Dantewada around 2 p.m. this afternoon. The District Reserve Guards team was returning to the district headquarters in a private minivan from Aranpur. The third of the 5 convoy vehicle was the one that was targeted. As per sources, an IED was planted by the Naxals. This was a powerful 50 kg improvised explosive device that left a massive hole on the road and uprooted trees.
अभियान के पश्चात तब जिला मुख्यालय दंतेवाड़ा वापस लौटा थे। इस दौरान आरनपुर एवं समेली के बीच में डीआरजी गाड़ी को आईडी के माध्यम से महोदय द्वारा टारगेट की गई। उस घटना में हमारे एक वाहन आईडी के चपेट में आ गए थे। उसमें 10 डीआरजी जवान एवं 1 सिविलियन ड्राइवर, कुल 11 लोग का शहादत हो गई।
Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel said that the state's fight against Naxals was in the final stages, and also said that the Naxals will not be spared.
जो ये लड़ाई है वो अंतिम दौर पे चल रहा है और नक्सलियों को किसी सूरत में छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा और निश्चित रूप से उस योजनाबद्ध ढंग से बना के ये नक्सलवाद को ही समाप्त करेंगे।
अलग-अलग वाहनों की सहायता से जब ये डीआरजी जवान लौट रहे थे तो अरनपुर थाना क्षेत्र के अंतर्गत यहाँ पहुँचे हुए थे। अरनपुर का ही ये इलाका है और इस सड़क में जैसे ही उनकी गाड़ी यहाँ पर पहुँची, माओवादियों ने पहले से यहाँ पर बारूदी सुरंग प्लांट कर रखा था और जैसी गाड़ी यहाँ पे पहुँची तत्काल उन्होंने ब्लास्ट कर दिया
Since 2010, there have been major attacks every few years by Naxals in Chhattisgarh. On 21st June in 2022, 3 CRPF Jawans were killed in a Naxal attack at the Chhattisgarh-Odisha border. On the 4th of April in 2021, 22 security personnel were killed in Sukhma. In March, the year before that, 17 security personnel and 8 DRG men were killed in Sukhma. In April 2017, 24 CRPF men were killed in Sukhma in an attack on the patrol party. In May 2013, 25 Congress leaders, including the state chief, were killed. In April 2010, 76 CRPF men were killed in a Naxal ambush.
While the Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah spoke to the State Chief Minister Mr. Bhupesh Baghel and took stock of the situation and assured all sorts of help. But the main question remains that would enough be done so that future incidents like this can be prevented. In New Delhi, with camera person Rakesh, this is Neeta Sharma reporting for NDTV.